Hello world, I'm coming to you live from the kitchen where I'm going to be doing a video that's a little different from any type of video that I've ever done before. So I hope you guys like this video. I hope nobody's upset by this video because I know sometimes people get mad when things change. Oh, nothing is changing, okay? I'm still making my Wentworth videos. I want to throw other videos into the mix as well. So this video is going to be like a product review video. I was contacted by this company called Hi-O. I don't know if it's Hi-O or Hi-O period because there's a period at the end of the name. Do you see it? So this is the product here, okay? This is a waterproof wet bag. And inside the waterproof wet bag are 2 pairs of underwear. First of all, a warning, because people are really sensitive these days. And if you are squeamish and you don't want to hear about women's problems, okay, such as when we get our periodicals, all right, and start leaking, okay, literally dying for days, like it's amazing, okay, that we make it out of that time of the month alive. Here they are. These are menstrual panties. So I've already used them. I'm going to give you all my thoughts, the pros, the cons, all of it. So they asked me what size that I want. I said I'll take a size large. I thought they looked a lot bigger, but they fit perfectly. I was glad to see that the middle is made up of cotton because you don't want anything that's not cotton down yonder, okay? So when you first look at the panty, it doesn't look like much. It just looks like a regular panty. But when I tell you, when I put this thing on, first of all, okay, before we even get to what does it work or not, let's talk about what it looks like. I'm not gonna put this underwear on and model it for y'all. If you thought that was gonna happen, y'all are bugging. It did wonderful things for my butt. So like, you know, I have a booty, yes, but it's not like the butts that we see nowadays, you know, these butts to be reckoned with. It's a regular butt. In these menstrual underwears, it looked like I had a fat ass. And I was like, hold up. I have a fat ass? When I tried these on, I didn't leave the house. So I don't know what they look like in like a nice pair of jeans. Listen, I'd be down to wear these even if I didn't have my period. Like if I wanted to look extra popping, I would put these on so that it could do a little something extra for my booty, because that was an unexpected surprise. They send you the 2 pairs of underwears inside of this waterproof wet bag, which is fantastic because let's say you're out and about, right? So you're out and about, you've got one of these on because you're riding the crimson wave, okay? What movie is that from? If you know what movie that's from, leave it in the comments down below. So you're riding the crimson wave and you're out and about when bloop, you have to use the bathroom because it's time to change into your other pair. So you take off the one pair, you clean yourself up, and you put on the other pair, right? And then what happens? You wash. If you're able to, wherever you are, if you can wash that pair, then you wash it. They're gonna be wet, you know what I'm saying? But it's okay, because you stick them in here. What is this? My braid is coming undone? No. You put it in here, and it's a waterproof wet bag, so now none of that water is going to leak out of here. I'm assuming that let's say you're in a place where maybe you don't have access to water or a sink so that you could wash them. You could probably put the bloodied underwear up in this bitch, and it's also not going to leak. You know, sometimes we're put in strange situations in life, okay? It is what it is. So now we're going to talk about what happened when I used them. My periodicals arrived. So on day 1, hardly nothing is happening down there. So I was like, I'm going to wait until day 2 and day 3 to try these out, right? What ended up happening was I only tried them out on day 2. Day 2 is my heaviest day. There's a lot going on down there on day 2 and day 3. I hate it. First of all, I don't like Kotex. I prefer tampons. They're quick, they're easy. Day 2 comes, I put the damn panty on, and I'm like, so I'm sitting there, and I was like, you know what, let me lay down, because when I lay down, everything comes out full force. You know what I'm saying? And it just, things get worse when I lay during that time of the month. So I put them on day 2. I didn't start off the day with them. I had a tampon, and then around 3 o'clock in the afternoon, when I saw that shit was, you know, consistently coming down, I was like, all right, it's time to put this shit on. So I put on a pair of the period panties. or menstrual underwear, whatever you feel more comfortable calling them. You know what I'm saying? This is your world. You do what you want. I put them on, and then I got scared because I'm like, oh God. So I put them on, and that's when I saw how comfortable they were. And I was like, ooh, it doesn't feel like you're wearing a pamper. It doesn't feel like you're wearing anything other than a pair of underwear. I put them on at 3 o'clock, and then I took them off at 8 o'clock. So I had them on for the first time for 5 hours. And within those 5 hours, I went to the bathroom like 2 or 3 times because I had to pee, and I wanted to see what was going on down there. So the first time I went to the bathroom, I didn't see jack shit. And then later on, like I used the bathroom again, I saw nothing. So the first time that I used the bathroom, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna tell you exactly what I did. Let's say this was the panty. So and then I took these fingers, I took these fingers and I went like this to the panty. And then I looked at my fingers because I wanted to see. I didn't see anything on my fingers. Washed my hands, continued living life. Came back to the bathroom again, used the bathroom again, did the same thing because I wanted to see. I'm touching it. I don't give a fuck. It's my hand, it's my panty. So I'm touching it because I wanted to see, does it feel damp? Does it feel wet? Because my concerns were, I don't want to feel damp and moist down yonder while I'm going through this most horrific experience already. You know what I'm saying? I didn't feel that. And I'm like, yo, are these panties the truth? You know what I'm saying? Well, at 8 o'clock p.m., I was like, enough is enough. I need to take this off because I want to know how much blood came out of me. Where is this blood going? Because it's nowhere. It's not on my clothes. It's not on the surfaces that I've been sitting and laying on. So where's the blood going? I decided, let me take a shower and wash these panties and see what's going on. So I got in the shower, took off the panty. There was no blood anywhere on me, okay? Because that was another concern. You know when you put on Kotex and you have the wings to cover the sides of your panties, right? So I was like, there ain't no wings here, you know? So what the fuck? Is the blood gonna seep out? No blood seeped out of anywhere, okay? It stood in the panty. I don't know what kind of sorcery this is, but the shit fucking works, okay? First of all, the washing of the panty is super fucking easy. I took the panty, I see, right? And let's say this is the running water, and I put it under the running water, I see, right? And all this blood just starts, you know, accumulating. And I'm like, yo, wow. Ew, at the same time, because it was disgusting. Like, what the, anyway, after I drained the panty of all the fluids, okay, and I washed them with soap, there was no residual blood left behind. Literally, the water, okay, running the underwear under the water, like, you know, the high pressure faucet, okay, was enough to drain the panty of the blood. But you still want to wash it with soap. Don't be a nasty ass bitch. When I was done in the shower, I put on the second pair of underwear. Right? Now, these were the underwear that I was going to wear to go to sleep. So now this is the overnight test. Pleasantly surprised I was. Now, I will say this. There was one thing that I hated, but it's not the product's fault. Okay? It's a individual thing. So there's a reason why I don't like Kotex. I don't like Kotex because when you're wearing a Kotex, you can literally feel the blood coming out of you, okay? You can feel it leaking from your insides, okay, onto the pad. And it's like a, you know what I'm saying? Like you could be walking, you could sneeze, you could make a sudden move while you sleep, and you feel, and it's blood coming out of your body. I don't like that feeling. I've never liked the feeling. And once I got used to using tampons, I never went back to Kotex because I don't like that feeling. And unfortunately, when you're wearing these, you can feel that. This, I would say, I would use these overnight for sure on day 2 and day 3. And I don't care about the feeling, okay? And I would also use these, like if I'm gonna go somewhere or I'm gonna be somewhere and I have things to do and I'm not gonna be around a bathroom for a minute, perfect. If you're frightened, you could put a tampon in and then put this on. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like extra protection. You know what I'm saying? Also, this doesn't have to just be used for your period. Let's say you've got incontinence. You know what I'm saying? And you pee on yourself every now and then. It happens. You can laugh too hard. You can sneeze too hard. You can cough too hard. I was at my old job when I worked in the tattoo shop. And we were outside cracking the fuck up, okay? And I'm there in hysterics. and I peed on myself. Just a little bit of drops, but it was enough to make me uncomfortable, okay? I didn't tell my coworkers what happened. I kept it to myself. But I'm like, damn, I have to stay here for like the next couple of hours this way. It was terrible. It was literally only a couple of drops of pee that came out of me during my fucking laughing fit. But it was enough to make me uncomfortable, okay? Had I been wearing these, I would have been okay. If you are a woman and you're just trying to figure out a better way to deal with this time of the month, every month, this is a good option. The price that they're charging you for this starter set, okay, is I believe $39.99, and for that price you get 2 menstrual underwears, right, inside of this waterproof wet bag, and that is what you're getting for the $40, $39.99. Now they don't only sell period panties, they also sell reusable pads. So this company, wants to give back to society. So what they do is they donate $1 of every set that's purchased to women in need. And this is also a cruelty-free company. Your purchases come with a lifetime guarantee. All right, world. Thank you so much for watching this video. Bye.